Hello, my name is Sylvia, and if you're here, you're probably feeling a sharp or burning pain at the bottom of your foot, especially when you get out of bed in the morning or after standing or walking for too long. Let me start by saying, I've been there too. For a long time, I struggled with foot pain that slowly started stealing my joy, energy, and independence. But through education and the right steps, literally, I found a path to healing. And now I want to share that with you. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm not just going to explain plantar fasciitis. I'm going to help you understand what causes it, why most treatments fail, and what you can start doing today to finally feel relief without relying on pills, injections, or expensive appointments. The plantar fascia is a thick, fibrous band of connective tissue that runs along the bottom of your foot. It connects your heel to your toes and plays a vital role in maintaining your arch and absorbing the impact of every step you take. Whenever you walk, run, stand for long periods, or push off with your toes, the plantar fascia is working. The more stress you put on it, whether from weight, tight muscles, worn-out shoes, or poor biomechanics, the more tension it endures. Plantar fasciitis refers to pain caused by overload or degeneration of this tissue. Interestingly, even though the term ends in itis, which usually refers to inflammation, modern research shows that the root cause isn't inflammation at all. Instead, it's a condition of degeneration, overload, and poor tissue recovery. That's why many experts now use the term plantar fasciopathy or simply plantar heel pain. It's not just semantics. Understanding this changes how you treat it. If you think plantar fasciitis is an inflammation, you'll naturally reach for ice packs, anti-inflammatory drugs, or rest. And while these might offer temporary relief, they do nothing to address the root cause, and in some cases, they can even delay healing. The goal isn't to suppress inflammation, it's to restore the balance between the load you place on the fascia and your body's capacity to handle that load. In fact, excessive rest can weaken the tissues even more, and rolling your foot aggressively on a lacrosse ball or frozen water bottle with the intention of breaking scar tissue is not only ineffective, it can be harmful. The truth is, the plantar fascia is dense, and you cannot break down tissue with your hands, tools, or devices. You can use a ball or bottle if it feels good, but it should never be painful or distract you from the more important rehab strategies we'll discuss. If you've been told your pain is from a heel spur, don't panic. Studies show that many people with heel spurs have zero symptoms, and many people with plantar heel pain have no visible spurs at all. So, the presence of a spur on an X-ray doesn't necessarily explain your discomfort, nor does it mean surgery is required. Your pain is real, but the solution isn't in removing something from your foot. It's in retraining your body to move, load, and recover properly. Plantar heel pain affects a wide spectrum of people. On one end, we have younger, more active individuals, like runners or athletes, who increase their training intensity or mileage too quickly. On the other end, we have older or more sedentary individuals, often with higher body weight, weaker foot muscles, or underlying metabolic issues. In both scenarios, the issue is the same. The load is greater than the capacity. Your foot is working harder than it can recover from, and eventually it protests. If you've recently increased your activity, whether walking more, starting a workout routine, standing longer, or even moving to a new job with different demands, your fascia might have been overloaded. If you've been moving less, gained weight, or spent more time in unsupportive shoes, The issue may be under conditioning. Your fascia has become weaker and less tolerant. This is why the solution is never one size fits all. What works for a 60-year-old teacher won't work the same for a 25-year-old runner, and vice versa. But the good news is both can heal with the right combination of activity modification, rehab, and consistency. If your pain worsens after a run, a long walk, or standing at work, it's time to temporarily modify those activities, not eliminate them. If you're a runner, reduce frequency, pace, or distance. If you're on your feet a lot, break the standing time into smaller intervals. If you're unsure how much is too much, start tracking your daily steps to establish a safe baseline. This isn't about stopping life, it's about respecting your body's limits right now so you can increase them in the future. Pain is not always a sign of harm, it's a signal. If your pain is tolerable during an activity and returns to baseline the next day, that's generally okay. But if your morning pain jumps significantly the day after, that's your cue to reduce the load slightly. No shame, no panic, just data. Let's say your morning pain is a 2 out of 10. You go for a walk and feel fine. The next day, it's a 5 out of 10. That means you did a bit too much. You didn't injure yourself, but you now have information to adjust your plan. Tracking these patterns helps you make empowered decisions instead of guessing or giving up. Before we continue, I want to gently share something that helped me a lot during my own recovery journey, a simple, natural resource that supported my healing when nothing else was working. You'll find the link to it in the description and the pinned comment below. There's no pressure, just something that worked for me, and it might work for you too. Supportive shoes or over-the-counter orthotics can help reduce the tension on the plantar fascia. A simple heel cup or arch support may offer temporary relief, especially during your flare-ups. In general, a minimalist shoe increases fascia loading, while a motion control shoe reduces it. Early in your recovery, shoes that reduce stress on the fascia are often more comfortable. But remember, shoes are just tools. They're not the cure. Choose what feels best, not what's trendy or expensive. Let's move on to what really changes the game, the exercises. Start with the plantar fascia stretch. Sit down, cross your foot over your opposite leg, and pull your toes toward your shin. Hold for 10 seconds. Repeat 10 times. Do this especially before getting out of bed in the morning. Follow that with toe curls. Scrunch a towel under your toes, or toe yoga, lifting and lowering your big toe separately from the others. These movements gently activate your foot's small stabilizers. Now for the most important part, progressive strengthening. Begin with double leg heel raises. Stand on both feet, raise your heels, hold briefly, and lower slowly. Do 3 sets of 25. When ready, move to single leg raises, and eventually single leg raises on a step with a towel under your toes. You can also try split squats, bodyweight squats to a chair, or single leg Romanian deadlifts. These improve ankle control, balance, and hip strength, all of which offload the plantar fascia. Use a dynamic warm-up like the inchworm. Start in a plank, walk your feet toward your hands, drive your heels into the floor, and repeat. And now, the final and most important piece, time. Expect healing to take 8 to 12 weeks, sometimes more. Don't give up after 2. Measure progress in small wins, less pain in the morning, longer walks, fewer flare-ups. If my story or this video resonated with you and you're looking for a little more guidance or gentle support, I've included something special in the description and pinned comment. It's not a miracle cure, but it helped me during the hardest days of my recovery. And if you're finding this helpful, please subscribe and leave a comment. I read them all. I'm Sylvia, and I want you to know your body is capable of healing. Your pain is not permanent. Keep going. Be kind to your feet and even kinder to yourself.